Hi, my name is Ashley Young. Welcome back to our English 150 class. Today I am going to be going over making hummus with you guys. Now, last summer I spent about 27 days in the hospital. Eventually, after many tests, lots of money, and lots of pain, it was discovered that this eventually arose from digestive issues from eating fatty processed foods. Because of this, I became a lot more aware of what I was eating and what I was fueling with my body. I began experimenting with food and learning how to cook more things. One of them was hummus. Today I'm going to show you an easy recipe that almost anyone can do with basically what they've got in their kitchen. Now, for the ingredients, it's super simple. We need a can of chickpeas, quarter cup of tahini, which is like a sesame paste, quarter cup of lemon juice. We have 2 tablespoons of olive oil and a minced garlic clove, and 2 tablespoons of cumin. We will also be using a little bit of ice water at the end, so make sure you have some of this handy. Now, for utensils, you won't need very much. Spatula, teaspoon, tablespoon, and a handy dandy food processor. Now, the secret to making a really good hummus is honestly the way you put in the ingredients. Now, some people like to throw it all in. Some people like to do it in a certain method. I have found that the method proves to be true. Now, the first thing we're going to combine is our tahini and our lemon juice. And you're going to dump this right into the food processor. Using my scraper here to get any and all ingredients. In just a second, I'll move this so you can see a little bit better. Now, with those 2 in here, you are going to put on the lid and you are going to blend for 30 seconds. Now, you won't see too much action. I like to leave it on just for a few seconds, stop it, and mix it around just a little bit to get some of it off the sides. You can also use your spatula and scrape everything off the sides too. Just because there's not a lot of ingredients and there's a lot of space in there, so once stuff starts moving around, it tends to stick to the side. Let that go a little bit more. Now, next ingredients we're going to add in is our olive oil and our garlic. We're going to spatula this in, using it again to get any and all ingredients. And it's good to help with mess making. And we're going to also add in our cumin. A little bit easier because it's a dry ingredient. And then salt to taste. I use sea salt again, making a little bit healthier decisions. You are more than welcome to use table salt, whichever you prefer. Again, this is going to be your recipe. You're going to eat it. I'm just trying to keep myself out of the hospital. Alrighty. Now, the good thing about hummus is it can be used in a variety of recipes. I'll give you guys some ideas towards the end. Let this mix around here, not for too long. Again, I like to open up the top, scrape a little bit. And then now we add our chickpeas. Now, these are always going to be rinsed. You do not have to peel them. Peeling will give you a little bit smoother of a texture, but it's not always necessary, and it is time consuming. It usually takes about 10 minutes. Now we're going to beat this for about 30 seconds, half of our chickpeas again, and then under a second we're going to stop it, we're going to scrape it, and then we're going to start again. The reason why we only use half is so that way you can get a little bit better consistency in here. Mix them up a little bit more. And we can the rest. I was afraid I was going to have to pause this. I thought it was going to be too loud, but I think we did very well. And now you can kind of peek through the top. You can see where things are at consistency-wise. I think everything looks just about mixed. We're going to put in the remainder of our chickpeas, which is the other half of the can. Let this mix here. Usually want to do it for about a minute. Cooked ones in the cans don't take too long if you are using ones that you had to soak in for yourself. Usually they'll take a little bit longer. Do some scraping here. Now, this is, last but not least, while we have this on, we are going to add our ice water. This helps with making it a little bit smoother. But to do this with it on, and you're going to slowly add it to the processor. Now, hummus, once it's made, it can be eaten right away, or you can chill it. It can be used as a dip on sandwiches, or it can be eaten just like it's by itself. And voila! We have some beautiful hummus, and I'll show you here. Feel free to garnish as you please and enjoy. Thanks, guys, and if you come up with any ideas, feel free to share.